I came from a family-owned business. My father preceded me, and my brother also has been in the business, so we've had multiple generations, and now we're heading into essentially the third generation of Clarks, and I didn't realize how it would impact me, but it really did.
We've been in Fort Smith since 1915, so kind of run the traps here, if you will.
I'm very excited about the legacy of BHC. We've been doing it for 100 years, and we're going to do it for the next 100 years, and we're going to do it the same way. As long as you never lose sight of taking care of your customer, they'll always be there.
We actually merged with First National Bank, First Bank Corporation in 2002, and at that time, you know, it really made all the sense in the world because banks had just been allowed to get into insurance. And so all of a sudden, some of the best agencies in our competition space in the state of Arkansas were now being acquired by banks. We figured that if banks are going to be an existential threat to us, let's get on board with it, but let's do it with a local partner, which is what First National Bank was. Sam Seacard and I started having some conversations, and you know, we decided at that point in time to join forces and become a partner of the holding company. And so we essentially swapped our stock for their stock and became partners, which we had a 20-year relationship, which was great. My son Paxton joined in 2020. I never expected that to occur.
My dad had never really talked to me about what it was he does. And so he kind of just let me do my own thing and kind of figure out my own path. I was going down the path of private equity. Did not really like that job, so I decided my senior year I was going to figure something else out. Decided to move back, and I'm glad that I did.
And then a year later, Shannon Schmidley, my partner, his son Graves, came and joined us as well.
I had a couple different opportunities after college in wealth management and banking, and then Paxton took me to lunch. I mean, he told me all about it and how he wanted me to come and we'd be good and kind of perpetuate the business eventually one day. It was a pretty quick decision. So
when family comes into the equation, it really started to change the way that I looked and viewed the future. With our kids coming on, as well as opportunities to recruit and attract and retain other talent, I felt like equity was something we were lacking. How do we go from where we are now, which is one of the top 3 agencies in the state of Arkansas, to where we can grow and scale and double in revenue and become the best agency or the biggest agency in Arkansas?
Due to private equity money out in the marketplace right now and a lot of our competitors buying other independent insurance agencies, they had the ability to provide an equity position to the people and the agencies that they were buying.
That's when we decided to approach the bank about buying ourselves back.
That was what pushed us over the edge, was the ability to provide the same thing that our competition was providing to those people that they were acquiring.
We closed on the deal March 1st of 2023, and we're just very excited about our future. Everybody's extremely excited about where we're going. All the employees can sense kind of a rebirth. There's just a lot more potential for growth. We now have a lot of minority shareholders within the organization that never would have had opportunities before, and I think when you become an owner or have the opportunity to become an owner, it just changes your viewpoint.
The agency obviously has grown a bunch. A lot of new faces, a lot of young faces.
We're as large as we've ever been from an employee standpoint right now at 74 employees.
I think we've defined a really unique culture within our organization, and for us, that's taking care of our people and raising our people in our business.
Marty's always given me opportunities to get involved in this or that, and I've always loved hearing about like where we're going or what he sees in the future.
Really the reason that I joined BHC was primarily the leadership and the connection that I was able to make with Marty Clark. We've really been allowed to take care of our clients in the best way possible.
It takes a lot of mentorship, and Marty and Shannon, they've really taken me under their wing. The time that they've invested in me, I'm just forever grateful.
I love working with everyone there. I love everyone there. I didn't mean to get emotional.
10 years down the road, yeah, we plan to double organically in 10 years or less.
That was a goal that we set before the buyback even happened. But the way things have been going, I think it's achievable.
most people don't get into insurance right out of college, so I'm glad that I did, and I can use my young energy for the next 5 to 7 years. Paxton as well. We expect a lot of growth, tons.
our job is to protect the valuable business that our clients and our prospects have built.
It's a relationship business. Get to know their birthdays, get to know their families.
I think it's more than just winning and selling a policy. I think it's more about providing solutions to companies who really need it.
When you quit taking care of your customer, then you have a problem. Yeah, we sell insurance, but you take care of someone.
It's about relationship, but I don't want it to be trite, I want it to be real. I want there to be that real value brought to the table and for us to never sort of take our clients for granted.
In our business, everything is relationship, and it's very critical that you build those personal relationships in the insurance business. I have two sons in the business, and frankly, I thought the chances of having one son in the business was pretty remote. So yeah, it's been real rewarding, and I hope it goes another 100 years, personally.
Well, you got some grandkids, maybe they'll.
Yeah, there's always possibilities,